And we're back. Been about 2 months since we've got some filming done. My wife and I had my son, Robert the Fourth. So we're gonna get caught up on what's going on, some of the things that we finished, and fabricate the floor.
I'm spending money like I just got paid. $100 bills, tell them keep the change. Come on. Pop a bottle, about to make it rain. Let me give you something now to celebrate. Come on.
All right. So since our last video, one of the things I come in and did was reinforce this trans cross member quite a bit. It was a little iffy at best, and I just wasn't very happy with it. So we come in and added a couple diagonal braces and some more plating to it, and now it's good for the whopping 500 horsepower we're going to shoot for, or less. But we've put in the firewall, got it all ground smooth and welded in. It's got a rough cut hole to show you where the drive line is going to go, and we'll fit up the tunnel later in this episode. Another important thing to get done before the floor went in was the seats and brackets. So I purchased a set of Recaro seats from Used Racing Parts. Very good company to deal with. If you have any hesitation, don't. Absolutely phenomenal service. Got the seats quick and very good condition. It's the only way to buy really used Recaro seats. But we come in and we welded some tabs here straight to the frame underneath the floor. That way the seat could be secured really well. And then we burned out this plate, an adapter plate, if you will, to match the bolt pattern of the seats. That's all done, so we're all good to start tacking up the floor. Another note, the drive shaft is in. We sourced that locally from Knoxville Driveline. Very good service from them. Very happy with fit and finish on it. So that's a quick update. Dean, you got anything?
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really liking the legroom. Someone that's 6 foot tall, this is pretty nice.
Well, Datsuns were known for their rear
spacious
seat.
interiors. Yeah,
spacious interiors, but the back seat's really only meant for kids. That's why we both have kids, right?
Yeah.
We'll have a 4-door with our wives.
Car seats fit in well in the back.
We're gonna go ahead and finish up the floors. I need to get this engine out of the way and mount the rotisserie, so let's get to it. All right, so a lot just happened there. Let's make like good mythical morning and talk about it. So the floors are in. got those all fitted, spot welded on top, and trans tunnel is fitted. One of the things we didn't show is we just used a cardboard template and fit that up to the firewall that I welded in, and then use that to bend the sheet metal. 2 simple bends. It's a very handy tool, so if you got cardboard laying around your house, just keep it around your house. It comes in handy. Cardboard aided design is what they call that. Most of the substructure is complete. I need to get underneath the car and take a look at how these things are fitted, and I'll kind of explain what we've done here. So as you can see, I added quite a bit of reinforcement on this trans cross member. Put some diagonal bracing on here and burned out some more brackets to attach to the frame, and then actually used weld nuts for bolting it to the frame. And what these little guys do is they give you the versatility to drill a hole, weld that guy in, you've got your threads there, and then this whole brace is now removable. So it gives me really easy to get the transmission in and out. If I need to change anything, I can basically remove this and work on it outside the car. The framing, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. The whole reason for the frame is that gives me somewhere really strong to attach the trans to, and that reinforces the body basically. No twist and whatnot in there, and that was pretty important for me. This car will be kind of driven hard, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a tin can going down the road like most Datsuns are. As far as fitment goes, for the trans tunnel and the sheet metal and whatnot, I left all this wild. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna come in here with a grinder and cut this excess off and get everything welded up. And then I'll seam weld it all and grind it smooth so it looks real nice. But the whole reason for leaving it wild is just because I didn't know exactly where it was gonna fit, and that gives me some room to play with. So it's handy with it being on the rotisserie. I could access everything I need. So let's get to it. Barely. We're talking about subbing. Those subscribers and them likes, please sub our channel right now. We need subscriptions. We need likes. We like working on this car. We like shooting videos. Subscribe to us right now. Do it. Okay. Tunnel is fitted up. The seat, I feel like, gives a good reason to why we carried this very high portion of the tunnel back. It gives you a nice place to put your arm, and who knows, maybe we'll 3D print a center console or something here, just to give it a little bit of flair, right? The back seat, I still feel like it's pretty functional now. It's a one-piece bench back seat in this car, and this little tunnel right here allows you to get over the seat, or I've got kids, so that'll help them get in and out. And then I'll put a flat plate right here and 3D print something here. Not something as boring as cup holders, but maybe, I don't know, a little pocket for iPad. I don't know. But the point is, we'll 3D print something very cool right there. But everything's tacked in place. I just need to weld it out, and then that completes the tunnel on the floor. So come back for episode 6, and we will be doing something else on the car.
There you go. You use some of that. We'll remike. We'll probably do this all over again, John. You just pick which one works best.
I love RDE Raw. RDE Raw Uncut is the
Raw
best.
Uncut, late night edition.
Nobody knows it's not late night right now.
It feels like that.
How about you say we get to do some work? All right, you go first.
How about you go first?
No, because if I go, you're going to grab my seat, and I want you to scratch this thing.
I got it.
Oh, well.
I'm behind you.
But you're going to need to grab the seat to get out, aren't you? And done. Grab this seat. That's the only thing I need you to do, so I can get to doing some work.